What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Bundesliga career mode. This is the second episode in this series. I started today's episode by finding that also Mainz were interested in Timo Werner, just like Sociedad were. We put in a bid for him in the last episode, and as you can see, Stuttgart did accept it. It was £3.6 million plus Rudenevs. We had to give him an improved deal, though, just in case he decided to go elsewhere, to either Sociedad or, as we found out, Mainz as well. But instead, he accepted that improved contract. He says he wants to come to the Volkspark Stadion, and I'm really pleased with this deal. £3.6 million plus Rudenevs, and Timo Werner has arrived here at Hamburg and does become our second signing of this series. So really pleased with this one. He's 19 years old, he's rapid, can play striker and left midfield, a 4-star weak foot, always good to see as well, 3-star skill moves. I'm really happy with that signing there, because when you combine Rudenevs plus the £3.6 million, it is over his valuation. That is true, I'm not going to deny that, but Rudenevs, of course, wasn't going to get used once we brought in Werner. He was out of contract in the summer, he wasn't in my first 11 or bench plans, whereas Timo Werner, he's going to come in. Originally, I was thinking I'll play him off the bench, bring him on when the game is going towards its latter stages, utilise his pace to run at tired legs and so on, but instead, I think I might start him on the left side of midfield. He can play there, of course, listed in his positions, and keep Lasogga up top. We'll have to wait and see, though, but either way, Werner does come in, a new young striker signs, and I'm really happy with that one. Also, following that, we still have some money left over, so because of that, I decided to go in for a new midfielder. Now, I said in the first episode that I was looking to improve the spine of the team here at Hamburg. Now, we got our centre-back in Hoffmann, we got our striker in Werner, although he may play left midfield. Now I want a central midfielder. I want to improve that CM/CDM area. Right now we've got Ekdal and Holtby playing there. That's a totally fine combination, but I want another young German talent. Already got Hoffmann, now got Werner. I want to sign another one. Now, I found a couple of players that I was interested in. My main target, though, was going to be this guy, who's not German, he's French. He plays for Nice. His name is Nampalys Mendy. I don't know too much about him, but he's 76 overall defensive midfielder, 23 years old. And do forgive me for making this comparison, because it is a very obvious one, but Claude Makelele, I mean, that's the guy that springs to mind straight away, but I'd love it if he was good enough to fill in our Makelele role and be as good to redefine that defensive midfield position as Claude Makelele was. But anyway, Nampalys Mendy looks really good. He was my main target. There were 3 others as well. Leander Den Donker as well, a Belgian central midfielder who's got some very nice stats to begin with. 20 years old, 74 overall. And also, I think you might say this as Mahmoud Dahoud, which is a really fun name to say. He was another target too, as was Yannick Gerhardt as well. So quite a few targets I was looking at in the central midfield area. Interesting, quite a few of these guys. They all look pretty decent to me, and I wasn't really sure who I would want, but as you can see, Den Donker was interested by Lille and Bordeaux. So 2 French sides were interested in the young Belgian talent, so because of that, I was thinking he'll probably end up going to one of those sides and not want to come to us. But either way, I was looking for a new central midfielder regardless, trying to get someone else into the club. When it comes down to a transfer budget in career mode, I'll be honest here, it's very rare that I'll save my pennies and just decide to leave the money in the key. If I've got a budget, I'm pretty much going to use all of it. So if this is the first career mode of mine you've watched and you're wondering why I'm literally going all out to spend all of my pennies, that's exactly why. It's very rare I'll keep hold of money. So because of that, I was looking for a new midfielder. I didn't mind paying a little bit extra to get one of my targets, but as you can see, unfortunately, all of these bids we put in were rejected, which is a little bit of a shame. We've got a bid here for a 21-year-old centre-back, 57 overall, from Crew Alexandra, which we accept. He's going to go to Goretti Road, and that's fine with me. So yeah, we saw these bids were rejected here for the players we were going in for. Then Donker almost certainly going to go to either West Brom, Lille, or Bordeaux now, so one of those 3 clubs is going to get a really decent midfielder. He looks very nice, doesn't he? And also Mahmoud Dahoud, as you can see, that bid was rejected by Borussia Mönchengladbach. So all 4 of the clubs rejecting bids for the midfielders we were looking for. Bit of a shame, but I am confident I'll be able to get one of those guys before the transfer window slams shut in a few weeks' time. But either way, Jaroslav Drobny, our backup goalkeeper, was wanted by Bayer Leverkusen. Now, Drobny is a Czech Republic goalkeeper. He's 35 years old, 76 overall, valued at £2.2 million. Leverkusen came in, said we'd give you £2 million for the guy. Now, Drobny's been at Hamburg, I do believe, since 2010, 2011, maybe 2012, but I think it was about 2010, 2011. He's been here for several years regardless, so you may think, wouldn't you want to keep him here? He's part of the furniture now, but for me, when I go into a new club, I basically have a complete clear out. There's only a few players I'll intend to keep, and Drobny, even though he's been here for a few years, he's a backup goalkeeper. He's on a bit of, he's on wages, which I don't think we need to pay, really. For me, my goalkeepers rarely get injured or suspended, so because of that, I'm going to let him go. We need to raise lose as much money as possible here at Hamburg. So because of that, I'm fine seeing him get sold, and that's exactly what happened. So he goes to Bayer Leverkusen for £2 million. We'll put one of our other goalkeepers on the bench. We've got 3 here right now, Rennie Adler and 2 younger ones. We'll put one of those guys on the bench. So Drobny goes, as does that random centre-back to Crew Alexandra. So a bit of money there. Also, Kakara looks like he's on his way out of the club as well, which is totally fine with me. I was offering him in a swap deal with those 4 midfielders we were looking for as well. So he'll go too, and that's totally fine with me as we try and get a new midfielder, and he'll occupy that role either on the bench or in the first team. But either way, those are the transfer offers we were looking at right there. Unfortunately, couldn't get anyone else in alongside Timo Werner to start today's episode. So going to the first game of the new season as well, we take a look at the squad report here, and this is how the squad looks going into our first competitive game with Hamburg. It's a poor side still. It's a poor side still. We know that because there's a long way to go with Hamburg, and this series is all about progression and all about building young talent up as well. So if you're sitting there thinking this is a poor team and I haven't done a good job with the money, well, trust me, it's all about building for the future and planning ahead. So because of that, don't worry too much. I know the side isn't great right now. We've got Werner and Hoffman in, and we sold a couple of players as well, but trust me, the squad will get better as the seasons go by. It's going to be a slow and tough start, but I'm sure once we really get going, we'll start to pick up some really good players. But either way, the first game of the new season was going to be against Bayern Munich away at the Allianz Arena. So what a great start, taking on the defending German champions, Bayern Munich, the strongest side in Germany, away at the Allianz Arena, a stadium where not too many sides go and win in the league. So coming into this game, of course, extremely nervous, but I thought it was probably the best game we could have in the first game of the season. You may wonder why I'd think that. It's because we're getting it out of the way right away. It's the most difficult game of the season for any team in the Bundesliga, really. So get it out of the way straight away. Try and get some positives as well. And coming into the game, if I can nick a point from this one, I'll be absolutely delighted. Either way as well, I do want to say that this game is recorded as a live commentary, so I hope you enjoy it. You guys decided to vote for how you wanted these commentaries to be in the games. The important one's going to be live commentaries. The standard games will be post commentaries. This one's really important. What's more important than Bayern Munich away? So this one is going to be a live commentary, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So the first game of the new season, Bayern Munich away at the Allianz Arena. Can we make our mark early? Can we get a shock result here? Possibly a draw or maybe even a win? Let's find out. Come on, Hamburg. Alright, so here we go then, the first game of the new season, away at Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. You know, the truth of the matter is, coming into this game, most people would be put off by this challenge, taking on Bayern away, but, you know, it's the toughest game of the season, really, for any Bundesliga side. Getting it out of the way in match day 1, I think is the best thing to do. Get it straight out of the way, and if we can pick up a point here at the Allianz Arena, what confidence that will give us. So, first game of the season away at Bayern, I'll take a point, I'd love a win, but we'll see how we do here at the Allianz Arena. Here's Sebastian Rode for Bayern Munich, inside towards Müller, finds Douglas Costa, who goes for goal, off the bar, and the first shot of the game smacks the woodwork, and we get the ball away. Douglas Costa hitting the bar with the first shot. What a let-off, and thankfully it's still 0-0. And I don't know why, but for some reason there were no lineups shown pre-game. I have no idea why that was. There were no lineups whatsoever. I didn't skip anything by pressing the X button, so hopefully during this season and during this career, there will be some lineups shown pre-game, because getting them from the player rating section, I can do that, that's fine, but it doesn't look as neat and tidy, so hopefully that changes as the season goes on. As Dermich goes down the right-hand side and finds Lasogga. I'd rather him central in this situation, but if he can cut inside past Benatia here and try and pick out someone on the edge of the area, we could have a chance. It'll come to Holtby, who strikes it first time. Neuer saves. Hunt! Oh, he's put it over! Oh, he's put it over. Aaron Hunt has just missed a great chance for us to take a shock lead here at the Allianz Arena. He was onside, no flag was raised, and I have just missed an absolute sitter in the first 10 minutes, first 12 minutes even. There was no flag, he was onside. Neuer's save, parried straight to Aaron Hunt, and that should be 1-0 to Hamburg. What a let-off for Bayern. And I have just spurned an amazing chance to take a shock lead here at the Allianz Arena. And here's Bernat down the left-hand side here as Bayern try and punish us here as he cuts past Diekmeyer and gets inside the area. And it's still Bernat who crosses to the centre, and the shot comes in, and Vidal finds the back of the net. And within 7 minutes of us missing an absolute sitter, Bayern Munich have punished us. And when you're away at the Allianz Arena, if you don't take your chances, you will get nothing. And that is going to look like it might be the case already. Vidal with the finish, not entirely sure what Rennie Adler was doing there. Maybe he was put off by the man in front of him. But either way, Vidal slips when shooting, but it doesn't matter. He finds the back of the net. And my mood has been completely deflated. Vidal with the goal, the Chilean opened the scoring, and the former Juventus man makes it Bayern 1, Hamburg 0. Werner picks the ball up here as my fullbacks hit the deck and gone injured too. But Werner controls the ball and finds Lewis Holtby, and it's a great chance. It's Lewis Holtby, surely for 1-0. And Manuel Neuer makes the save. That is 2 golden opportunities, and both attempts have failed to find the back of the net. First a shot over the bar, and then Neuer with the save. And it's still 1-0 to Bayern. I've missed 2 great opportunities in the first 35 minutes. Come on. And Holtby with the corner, swings it into the centre, looking for Lasogga, flicks it on, and a header. What a bad miss by Spajic. Free header at the far post, and I think he put it over. No, he didn't say that, did he? No, it hits the bar and goes over the bar. We have had 3 golden opportunities inside the first half. The chances we have had, I mean, seriously, 3 golden ones. I can't blame Spajic too much for that miss, I suppose, because it was a difficult header for him to get too much power behind. But here's Dermich down left-hand side, cross to the centre, looking for Lasogga's header, and it's off the post and put behind for a goal kick. We have been a better team here at the Allianz Arena. We've looked stronger. We've hit the woodwork twice now. First through Spajic, now through Lasogga. We had a great chance through Hunt, which was missed. Holtby's shot saved by Neuer. We've been the better side here at the Allianz Arena. We just haven't taken our chances. Come on, Hamburg. Corner to Hamburg. We've got to take one of these chances. Holtby will swing it into the centre. Looking for Lasogga. Headed behind by Boateng. Bayern right now are rocking at the back. We've looked so much stronger, especially from set pieces. Holtby to take. Going to try something different. Look towards Hunt on the edge of the area. Who'll strike it on the half volley. Neuer with the save. Turn behind for a corner. This is ludicrous. We have had so many opportunities, so many strikes on goal, so many attempts, but still no goals. And it's going into the break. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we have been so much better than Bayern, but we are still trailing. Well, that will do it for the first half's worth of action here at the Allianz Arena. Bayern are leading by 1-0, but I'm telling you right now, it has been all Hamburg for the most part in this first 45 minutes. We are very unfortunate to be trailing. We've had a whole host of chances. The best one, in my opinion, come to Aaron Hunt, which was in the 11th minute, when he spurned a free shot at goal from about 6 yards out, an open goal over the bar. And we have been the better side in the first half. 8 shots recorded, 3 of which are on target. Bayern have had a bit more possession, yes, but in my opinion, we've been the better side. We've been unfortunate. Neuer's made a couple of big saves, and we've hit the woodwork twice. We've played well, we've been unlucky. We can't make excuses though. We've got to take some chances in the second half. Otherwise, we'll leave the Allianz Arena with nothing. Come on, Hamburg. Positive signs in the first half. Let's go out there and get at least a point in the second. Let's do it. Benatia, long ball through towards Kimmich here. Kimmich inside towards Vidal. Great chance for 2, and Vidal finds the back of the net, and 6 minutes after the restart, the South American's got his second goal, and Arturo Vidal has made it Bayern 2, Hamburg 0. And if you don't take your chances, you don't get results, and that looks like it will be the case in match day 1 here in the Bundesliga. We got the ball clear, but Bayern sent it right back to us. Great ball through, and a really nice finish by Vidal. Gets it out of his feet, finesses the ball past René Adler into the side of the net, and it is Bayern 2, Hamburg 0. So 2 goals up now, Bayern, and I hate to say this, with 40 minutes to go, I can't see us getting back into the game. We had our chances in the first half, we didn't take them. Bayern have taken theirs. 2-0 to the home side, and surely 3 points for Bayern. And that's a good claim from Adler from the corner here, and I'll dribble out and play it through towards Aaron Hunt here, down the left-hand side, through towards Lasogga, and Bernat is there. And in the second half already, I found, inside the first 15 minutes, they've been very, very good at stopping us from getting any kind of counter-attack like we did in the first half. Here's a good one here, as I say that, trying to, be the anti-jinx here, as Dermich gets the ball down the right side. Dermich on the ball, inside towards Ekdal. Ekdal goes for goal. Neuer is there again, and it's going to be cleared, I think, by Costa as he keeps the ball in play, and that's just toying with me, isn't it? That's just teasing me. Bayern get the ball clear, and Manuel Neuer with another great save. He's had a couple of big ones already in this game. There's another one here in the second half, and it is still 2-0 to Bayern as Ekdal finds Hunt, but Boateng is there. So Sakai to Werner, through to Aaron Hunt here. Hunt finds Holtby, and Holtby towards Müller, just off the bench. Müller inside to Lewis Holtby. Holtby surely, what a save by Neuer again, and then Dermich, and again Neuer is there. Unbelievable double save from Manuel Neuer. And in a game where we have to take our chances, we've had several, but Manuel Neuer has been a man on a mission. It is still 2-0 to Bayern, and I think it's going to end up that way. That's a terrible corner, but it might find Müller. No, Robben is there, and he'll get the ball clear. This is unbelievable. We've been a better side here at the Allianz Arena, but I mean, Neuer has been unbelievable, absolutely incredible. And again, one of those shots hit the woodwork there. as it is still 2-0. Incredible stuff. So corner, and hopefully this time I will find a man on the edge of the area. Holtby to take it, drills it to him. It'll come to Aaron Hunt. Hunt sets himself, goes for goal, blocked. It might fall to Dermich though. Dermich shoots, and Dermich scores as well. Get in! Bayern 2, Hamburg 1. Finally, Manuel Neuer is beaten. Dermich with the goal. He's on loan here at Hamburg, but he scored our first goal of the season. The first shot was blocked. Bayern failed to deal with it. It fell to Dermich, who took a touch, and on a half volley, cushioned it into the back of the net. And finally, after so many attempts, Manuel Neuer is beaten. Bayern 2, Hamburg 1. There's still time. The fans love it. They believe, I believe, maybe we could grab a point from this game. Dermich with a goal. There's only 17 minutes to go, but that's enough time for us. We've played well. Let's get a point. Let's get a draw. Let's battle back from 2 goals. Come on, Hamburg. There is still time. Hoffman's pass to Holtby, and Holtby back to Hoffman, now back to Sparhich. Bayern are very structured on defence. They're not coming out of position too much. There seems to be only one man pressing, which is quite frustrating. It means that breaking them down is going to be quite hard here. As Diekmeyer gets onto the ball, looking for some space, finds Dermich here, the goal scorer. Dermich inside, Ilisevic off the bench, lets it run across his body. Ilisevic goes for goal. Neuer is there again. Ilisevic off the bench, almost came up big, scoring the equaliser, but Manuel Neuer, once again, is proving why he's the best goalkeeper in the world. An unbelievable performance from the former Schalke man, and it is still Bayern 2, Hamburg 1. Come on, Hamburg. Just over 30 seconds to go, and it looks as though Bayern are going to claim the win on match day 1 as we come towards the end of stoppage time. Sakai will get there and try and launch it long, but instead he's lost out to Robben, and in the end, I'm kind of glad the referee does blow for full time, so we don't see Bayern score a third goal, because that would have been the last chance, but it does finish here at the Allianz Arena. Final score, Bayern Munich 2, Hamburg 1, and no surprise to the cameras, pan instantly to Manuel Neuer. What a game from Bayern and Germany's number 1. He was absolutely phenomenal. Vidal may have scored both goals in their 2-1 victory, but Manuel Neuer was the real hero for the home side. Several fantastic saves throughout the 90 minutes ensured he'd only concede 1 and make sure that his Bayern side do hold on for the 3 points. So final score, Bayern 2, Hamburg 1, and you may think, well, it was match day 1, you're away at the Allianz Arena, you were probably going to lose anyway, but the truth of the matter is I am very frustrated because we had a whole host of chances during this game, and I can say this with no bias whatsoever, we were the better side. 15 shots in the entire game, 9 of which were on target. We only just lost a possession battle as well. We did score a late goal to get us back in the game, but couldn't find a second one. But unfortunately, the most important stat is the goal stat. Bayern win it by 2-1, and it was such a frustrating game because we played so well. There were so many positives. There were a lot of positives to take from this game, but sadly, as good as some of the positives were, we still do lose the game, and that is the fact. So Bayern 2, Hamburg 1, no real surprise. Man of the match to me has to go to Manuel Neuer. He got a, what did he get for his rating? Let's see, Manuel Neuer's rating was a 7.6, which I think could be a little bit higher. I know he conceded, but made some unbelievable saves during that game. None better than the 2 he made in quick succession whilst we were still trailing. So fantastic, fantastic performance from Manuel Neuer. He is my man of the match. He should have been the game's man of the match in my opinion too, as Bayern hold on to a priceless win. But there were positives. There is a lot of optimism to take from that game. We may have lost, but I thought we played well. And on the season opener, 0 points, that's true, but a hell of a lot of positives. No, more positives than points, that's for sure. We played quite well. We were unlucky, and on another day, could have even got a win in that game, let alone a draw. But that is going to end today's episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode, guys. So thank you very much for watching the video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode of my Bundesliga Career Mode, then please do leave a like. That's of course much appreciated. It really helps the channel grow as well. Much love to you all for all support in episode 1. I really am so glad that you guys seem so excited for this series. I'm so excited as well. Thank you for watching the second episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the third episode of my Bundesliga Career Mode very soon.